Evening Patrick, hi, how you doing?
I'm not too bad.
Yeah, so how are you feeling today? Feel good?
Pretty good.
No injuries or illnesses?
No, at the minute I'm good.
Ready for a tough workout?
Let's do it.
Yeah. We've been working together over the last 12 weeks anyway, so I know that you're up to it, but it should be quite a demanding workout tonight. A little bit of admin first. Fire exits, the nearest one's obviously there.
Yeah.
You know, if we do go through to the main hall, at the back fire in the main hall, but you know it well anyway. There's a first aid kit in the office, and I'm a first aider. You've got plenty of water with you, isn't it? Over there, lovely. So we're going to start with the warm-up. As ever, we're going to start with the cross trainer.
Okay.
So if you just like to get on and get the moving around, that's it, forwards, onto at all times. So get it moving around just to get some juice in it. Okay, so you can press the quick start button for me. Might have to press the actual button. Sometimes the touch screen is a bit slow to respond. Yeah, we're going now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Can you get we'll start off about a level 3. Let's move up to level 3. So I want you to start on about a 2 out of 10 RPM. So effort about a 2 out of 10 just for the first minute. Really easy. As if you can keep going all day. Help easy hold a conversation with me. Just to gradually get the body ready for a workout. Okay, so we'll do 5 minutes on this, and then we'll go on to our preparatory stretches.
Alright.
Yeah, and then today we're going to do a workout on the treadmill. We're going to do some fartlek. I know you like that. I know you like your interval training.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, so we're going to do that, and then we move on to our resistance exercises. We've got a few interesting training systems for you to use. One ascended perimeter, I don't think you've done before, the rest you will be familiar with. You ever done ascended perimeter before? I know you haven't done it in there, yeah. Let's just see what time you're on. Well, okay, you can just put level up 1 now.
Sure.
What I want you to do is get to about an RP3. How do you feel?
Yeah, good so far, nice to get more.
Yeah, you just adjust the level up or down, or your speed up and down. Just get yourself at RP3 just for the next couple of minutes.
Sure.
What we're doing here, warming up the body, getting the heart pumping, preparing the body for exercise, getting lots of synovial fluid going around the joints, and that's the stuff that helps prevent friction in your joints. So that's why warm-up's really important. But I don't need to tell you that because I know you know. I know you know everything.
I've learned in the past few weeks, and obviously from before, just over the bottom now. So
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to go for a couple of minutes and up to what we're on that. So another minute, again, just about RP3. And then we'll move on to our preparatory stretches. We'll do some static and dynamic stretches.
alright, interesting.
Dynamic ones just prepare us for the fartlek on the treadmill. Yeah? Now what you should really think about the mind-muscle connection. So instead of just going through the motions, I want you to really feel the push and pull of the handles. And really think about your glutes, especially as you're moving the plates around. Just really think about using your glutes to pull them around. I always like to imagine the muscles that I'm using when I'm doing it, because I believe it helps you work harder and get that pump that you want, that we all like from exercise. So we're about getting to minute 3 there now, aren't we?
Yeah, that's right.
So if you could put the level up maybe, just so we can hit RP4. How are you feeling? Scale out of 10.
I'd probably set that at 2, 3.
That's alright, you might put up another one then. I want you to get to about 4 out of 10 now.
No problem.
Yeah? Okay, lovely. Lovely job. So how have you been feeling since the last session?
Yeah, good actually. The stretching, which I know we spoken about before, really helps. So I've not had too much in the way of dogs.
Good. Although actually, I was reading that anecdotally, it's not really proven that the stretching will actually prevent DOMS.
Right.
But stretching, what it is really important for is for having a good posture, so that if you have tight muscles and they're going to be pulling your body in ways that you shouldn't. The classic one is when you sit at the computer, your pecs get tight, and your shoulders start to creep forward. forwards, things like that. So, but if you feel that stretching helps you prevent DOMS and that's good.
Well, I'm thinking about the computer on the shoulders, we talked about before.
Of course, a little bit of DOMS is good because it makes you feel like you worked hard, doesn't it? I sometimes like you want to wake up and start moving.
Yeah.
So we've got about 40 seconds left, lovely. So we're about an RP out of 10, how many do you reckon?
See if we get up to 6 now.
Oh, okay, right. So just start to bring it back down then, and then as you're going to hit about 5 minutes, that's when we're going to stop. So just start to slowly bring it down over the next 30 seconds. Now, the good thing about the cross trainer is for a warm-up, is it's doing the upper and the lower at the same time. So it's good because today we're going to do an all-over body session with the resistance. We've got some lower and upper body exercises for you. So yeah, just slow it down and just bring it to a stop, and then just make sure that you've gone to a complete stop before you dismount. 3 points of contact all the time, so just take one look. Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much. We'll move over to the mats.
Okay.
And we'll do some stretching. Do some water. Have some water, I'll join you. Okay. Okay. So we'll start from top up. We do a nice try. We do start with some static stretches for the upper body.
Sure.
So we should be holding these for 6 to 10 seconds. We start with triceps. So I don't need to show you. About 6 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. That's it. Just ease yourself out a bit. No sudden movements just yet. Lovely. 3, 2, 1. We do shoulders as well, so across the body. Yeah. How you feeling? Right. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. And other side, lovely. Brilliant. And chest stretch, so bring it in, push out, lovely. Thank you very much. And then we move on to the lower body. A few moments, you are. Still a bit tight from last session, though. We do a bit more stretching about that at the end. Then we've got some chest. Okay, just ease out that. Got some chest going on. So, right. So we do a few static ones for lower body, then we do some more dynamic ones. So you want to do glutes. Are you alright with the standing one, or do you want to get down? Yeah. So 1 foot over, and just lean down into it. Yeah, that's it. You feel it on the outside in the glutes. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, and then the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then hamstrings. Just give it your hamstring one. So this is just prepping your body. Other side. It's for any movements that might go out of your normal range of movement during the workout. Okay. Do quads, regular quad stretch. So press the foot back into the hand. Lovely. Feel that?
Yeah.
Okay, swap sides. And then calf stretch. Do you want to go up against the wall?
Please, yeah.
The calf stretch. That's it, foot back. You know what you're doing, lovely. 3, 2, 1. Other side. And then we'll do a few dynamic ones. So the dynamic ones are going to prepare us for that fartlek in running on the treadmill. Yeah? Right. So what we'll start with then, we're going to do running. So we'll start with a runner's lunge. So you come down, so it's your regular runner's lunge, like this, a nice split squat one. You can put your knee, if you need to, put your knee on the floor. You can hold it off if you're a bit more flexible, but you're quite tight in the hips, so maybe put it on the floor. And then just a gentle rocking forward and back motion. Important thing with dynamic stretching is to do it gently, no sudden movements. So we go about 8 times forward and back. 3, 2, and 1. Other side then. Yeah. So that's a progression that you can do. You can try and work to keeping that back knee off the floor. Really good hip opener.
That feels good, and it's something I've got to work on.
It's good when you're doing yoga a lot. Okay, right, so you come up, and then I'm just going to do, so again for the hips, and also a bit into the calves as well. So it's going to be knee to chest with a little calf raise, so sort of 1, 2, so do the same, okay, you can do that, but as long as you get 10 good, sorry, 8 good reps on each side, ready, 4, can you add a little calf? If it's going to put you off balance, don't worry about the calf raise, but, yeah, yeah, we've got 2 more. And then we'll move into our treadmill, so yeah, good. Or we'll do some calves, you get quite tight calves, don't you? So we'll do the calves around. 3, 4. You should each time be able to get a bit higher up, a bit closer to the chest. One more? Yeah? Okay. And the next one for the calves, so literally just foot back, and each time your heel needs to go to the floor, but every time going a little bit further back. Yeah? But make sure the heel touches, because if the heel's not touching, then you're not stretching. You keep the legs straight. Keep the legs straight so you're not, that's it. Yeah. Are you feeling it in the calf? Yeah. You are? Okay. So you're having to keep a little bit, that's telling me you're really quite tight in the calves then actually. Okay. Is that 2 more? Yeah. Yeah, next side then, so 1, 2. Every time try and get a little bit further back, but always keep making sure that the heel touches the floor. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one, well done, lovely. Right, we're going to move on to the treadmills then.
Okay.
Any water?
What do you need it?
Okay, lovely, right, you just follow me through to the treadmills. Lovely. On this one, I just want to check it's in the paper gauge because as long as you ask, just stick it on there if you want. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, bucket on then. So we're just going to put it in on the 5 now for me. 5 out of 10. How are you feeling? You ready for some bar there?
Yeah, ready.
The thing about bar there is it can always be adjusted. So you can work as hard or you can take it as easy as you want to because it is random. So let me know how you're feeling. Always keep giving me feedback, okay? When we get to the minute, I want you to get it up to about 6 out of 10.
Okay, start from it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, lovely. It's breaking into a run now. Yeah, just get yourself up to around 6 out of 10. We're going to start the bar next phase. We're only doing 7 minutes of it, so I'm going to increase the pace gradually. I will consult you, I'll get you to do it, or I might touch it myself, but I'll always warn you so it's all nice and safe, okay? I want you to increase it so that you're at about 7 out of 10 RPE. Okay? 7 out of 10. Okay, so you're at 7. Lovely. So I want you to hold it at that. I'm going to do that for about 30 seconds. I want you to take it up to about an 8.5-ish. What I want you to do is it up to your threshold. So you know when you feel you're starting to get short of breath. And I want you to hold it for about a minute. So get to a place where you can hold it at that speed for a minute, okay? So when you get to 30, start bringing it up. Try and get to your threshold. And we'll hold it there for a minute. Okay, it's about a minute from now, so we're going up to 20 again, yeah? Sound a bit better. That's where I want you to. progress and regress. You can make it more harder by simply running faster, by putting the gradient up even more, and likewise you can regress by taking the gradient down, going slower, making your intervals shorter, longer recovery periods, and likewise make it harder by reducing the recovery periods. So if you can take it down to about a 4 out of 10, so you might probably be pushing it now. Just a couple of minutes more. Do you want your water?
I'll get some when I come off.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might just take it forward.
Yeah.
See if I can break your words and see if I can.
In fact, yeah. If it's not too hard, a barrel of water, you're right.
Come prepared.
Alright.
Don't get hard.
Okay, lovely. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good.
That's about a 4, yeah? Yeah, you are. Okay, so when you hit the minute, we want to take it down to about a 3. So a slow walk for the last minute. So just cool it down. And just start preparing yourself mentally for the strength phase, yeah? We're going to start with deadlifts.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to move on to some upper body, and then we're going to take it back to the lower body. So what are we on now? Yeah. So we're going to do some different type of strength sets. So you've done basic sets, so maybe doing that. You've done supersetting and pre-exhaust. We're going to add in something called ascending pyramids. That's right at the end of our leg extensions. So it's something a bit new for you at the end. So last 20 seconds. Are you feeling your recovery well?
Yeah.
Out of 10?
Oh, yeah,
2. Okay. Just start to slow it down then, and we'll get off and move on to the next. Okay, so make sure it's come to a complete stop before you get off. Hold on as you get off as well. Okay, we're going to go around the side and hopefully we'll have an Olympic bar free for us. Go on. Lovely. Got a lovely quiet side then, so I'm going to go over to the right here. So it's a bit quieter over here. Good, right.
Nice.
So we're going to start with basic sets. I like to start with, I generally like to start with basic sets because it's a good sort of foundation.
Sure.
I think mentally as well, it helps me easier to work out with basic sets. So we're going to do some deadlifts. I think we started with 60 for about 8 reps.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So if we want to get direct stage, so we've got 20. So you get 20 each side then.
Okay.
Flips on.
Sure. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, so do you feel alright to get into it? Right, so we're going to do 8 reps, 3 sets. So you can unhook the bar, unwrap the bar, and give me 8 good reps. Okay. Alright, you start off the floor. Sorry, I already started. Okay. Yeah, if you're used to starting off the floor, you just start from a holding position.
I do, no, I prefer from the
Okay, right, so deadlift it up, so back straight, that's it, nice and straight, good, yeah, lovely. Excellent, perfect. Upper body parallel with the lower limb. See? Okay. So you want your hips and your bar, the bar should be sort of coming up at about the same speed. You start inching around your shoulders a bit. So the next rep, just make sure you're thinking about pulling your shoulder blades back in the down positions. So you've got 2 more. Right, so here, think about now, retract your shoulder blade. That's it, perfect. So give me 2 good reps like that. and on the way back down. So you're constantly thinking about drawing the shoulders back. Okay, and lower. Right, okay, yeah. So you always want to think about when you're down,
Sure.
those shoulders, because you are starting to come forward a bit, so you do need to be back
So holding back.
every time, yeah? Okay. So we're going to do a minute of recovery, so we've got about another 40 seconds, yeah? So,
My goodness.
yeah. How was that feeling? So I've reduced the weight since the last week, because we haven't touched it in a couple of weeks.
I'm glad we reduced
Yeah.
the weight. Just got to try and get my technique better, as you
Yeah.
can see as well. So.
Obviously, you probably wouldn't normally do it after farting.
No. It's a good challenge or something like that.
Okay, so about another 20 seconds. So,
I'll read it all.
all right. So this time, points to note, always retracting that.
Okay.
So just think about drawing your shoulder blades back and down. Always they're locked in, your core's locked in. Yeah. Because the first couple of reps you gave me were excellent, and then the last couple after I pointed down, so were good as well. So okay, you get down into position and think about that shoulder blades. That's it. Lovely. Good. 1, 2. That's it. The other shoulder blades locked in. Try and keep them back the whole way down. That's it. Because what you do is you're like resetting at the bottom. You want to think about the whole way you're lowering down. So 3 more. 1. 2. 1 more. That's it. Starting to lose it again. So that's it. Shoulder back. Okay, yeah. Okay. So good. Let it down to the floor. Okay. What I'm going to do is, we're just going to be alright if we just reduce the weight a bit, because I really want you to think about that. Because I can say you start the set really well, and then it.
Just put it up there.
Yeah. So if you just deadlift it onto the rack, that's it. Shoulders sort of gone back there. Alright. Okay, right. So we're going to reduce it. Just put a 15 on each side then. So the yellow ones.
Yeah.
And we're really going to concentrate for this last set on pulling those shoulder blades back. So what I'm going to do, just while we're have some more. So what I want you to do, if I put my hand there,
Right.
now pull your shoulder blades back, that's it. So as if you're trying to squeeze my hand between them.
Okay.
And that's quite exaggerated, but that's what I want you to think about the whole time, is that you're trying to like hold a £50 note between your shoulder blades sort of thing. So that should help you think about keeping that retracted position.
So try to keep them that way the whole time.
Yeah. So locked in place. So strong and locked in. Obviously that was a bit exaggerated, yeah. But strong, locked in. So because what happens is if you don't do that, your back starts to round. And what we want is a nice, when you're down in that down position, that your so your upper body is parallel with your lower body, with your lower limb.
Okay.
So that can you see how that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're parallel to them. Okay. And then as you rise, your hips will rise at the same speed as the bar coming up. So think about those two things, but mainly that shoulder thing. So you just unrack it and just deadlift it down to the floor before you start. Okay, nice. Okay, right. So when you're ready then, you feel fully recovered yet?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, okay. So this is our last set, 8 reps. Think about those, look, those shoulders in, that's it, good. 1. Good, 2. 3. Much better. 4. 5. Think about it as you're starting to tire. Come on, 6. 2 more to go. Come on, good stuff. This is your best set yet. Definitely. 7. Right, make the last one your best one. Lock those shoulders in. Good. Okay. And wrap it. Good, lovely. I think you sort of overthought it at the end and started hunching, but that was just on the last rep though, but that was definitely your best set. Alright, okay, so that's something for you to think of. I think maybe as we've gotten heavier and heavier, that this, we need to make sure that we're still thinking about our form. Okay, so, please never head down to the upper body, and we're going to go over to the cable machine over here. Right, so this is where we're going to start. We're going to start with a pre-exhaust. So we've done quite a bit of pre-exhaust, but I think we've done it mainly for the lower body. But what we're going to do is we're going to do some chest flies, followed by a chest press using the cable machine.
All right, Mom.
Okay, so we're going to do a standing chest press. So, I think I'll get you doing your flies on a bench. We could progress it by doing it on a swish ball. So here we go. So I'm going to just bring this bench over here, so it's a bit closer to us. We're going to superset, so chest flies. Right. This is the pneumatic one that sort of takes ages to go down. Right, so I'm going to put you on a flat bench. Okay. And I'm going to get you doing, I think it was 16s. So two 16 dumbbells. Okay. So come over and hopefully we've got 16s here. Yeah. You get one, I'll get the other. Pick it up nice and safely. So what I'll do is we'll set up the chest press first, and I'll show you the chest press. That's what we've done flies before, but I don't think we've done chest press with the cable machine, have we? So I'll show you that first. You just deadlift down to the floor. That's good. Because what we want is a quick switch over. So we're going to do dumbbells straight into this with no rest, and then you get your minute's rest, and we're doing 3 sets of that. So we want this at about chest height. So if you come and stand in the middle. Let's see how that is. We'll see how it feels first. So we're on at 8. So we want the other touch one like that. Here we go. Just put it fairly light just to get the right. Stick it on the end just to make sure we're at the right height for you. And I'll just do a demo. I'll just demo it first because you haven't done it. So we're about the same height anyway, so that's about way, yeah. So what you do is you're going to take a step forward, we're going to sort of go in a sort of split position, like this, with your leg split stance, and then we're just going to press forward. So it's a chest press.
Okay.
Obviously you're going to be using your tris in there as well a bit, and anterior deltoid, so the shoulders, the front of the shoulders.
Okay.
That should be about the right height for you. So like with a bench press, you're coming back to a 90-degree angle. Okay. Just give it a go, see how that is. See what you think of the weight. I thought about 87.75 for you.
That feels good.
Does that feel good there?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll leave it on that then. I'll just make a note of that. Put 125. Oh! Okay. 11.25. Right, so we want 8 flies followed by 8 table presses.
Okay.
Lovely. Right. So if you get yourself on the bench, just sit up first. Okay.
Thank you.
Got it?
Got it.
Let me know how the weight is.
Sure.
A couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while, yeah. So 8 flies, yeah?
Yeah, so 8 flies. So 1, 2, back pressed into the bench, nice neutral spine, core in. Is that 5? 6, 7, and 8. And okay. Lovely. Alright, we just want to drop the other one to the floor. Good. That's it. And straight over.
Sure.
You have to sort of take a bit of a lunge forward, that's it. Right, that's it. Just back to a 90, so back in level with your body. You're going a bit too far back, that's it, good. Oh, you put that there. Yeah, because your back is lovely and straight. You've got a good neutral spine position. 3 more, is it?
That was it.
Was that 8? I'm too busy looking at your posture, sorry. There we go, lovely, good. That was really good posture for that, yeah. Apart from just going a bit too far back, but I'll point that out to you. Okay, so we've got a minute rest now, so...
Yeah, I need it.
Have a drink of water then.
I need it. It's
Lovely.
that between them, actually.
Yeah. So like I say, we've done that quite a bit with the lower body, but not with the upper body.
I feel the difference.
Just so you're exhausting these smaller muscles before, because something like this, your triceps are going to give out before your chest does.
Okay.
So we're pre-exhausting your chest muscles so that hopefully they'll fatigue at the same time.
Yeah, it feels it'll work.
Good. Got a bit of sweat starting to come through the t-shirt as well, so that's all good.
100%. Yeah.
Right, about half a minute. So feeling alright?
Yeah, I feel good.
How are those weights feeling?
Yeah, they're heavy, so I certainly feel I had to work to maintain it, make sure my back
well, that's exactly what we want, but as long as they're not too heavy that you back it looked like it was flat.
If they get too heavy, I'll just say to you, Vicky, I'd have to go one down. But without
if it's more comfy as well to put your feet on the... I sometimes put them on the step.
I'll try.
If it's a comfier position for you.
No, I felt okay, but it was certainly challenging. It wasn't easy.
Well, I want it to be challenging.
Success.
Okay, lovely. Well, you just get seated down again, and we'll go into our next set 2. All right, you're right. Good. Okay. Right, so going down, good. Okay. Think about pulling your core in and sucking that belly button in down towards the bench. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. One more, good, lovely, and nice. Well done. Safely down to the floor, straight over to the chest press. That's it, that's perfect. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. Nice stable shoulders, really good. 6, 7, last one. 8, lovely, and slowly bring them back, move yourself backwards, that's it, good. Lovely, well done.
Cool.
How did that feel this time? Well, I want it to be hard, so that's good. But as long as it's staying safe, though.
No, it's challenging.
You feel
that those weights sort of take me to about my maximum for that particular exercise.
Okay.
And that's a good transition at the end where I've got to think about my position.
Yeah, so you're still alright with 8 reps for that?
If I can do it after the rest, I'm happy to give it a go.
Because as long as we're within that, because your goal is hypertrophy, so as long the range for that is 6 to 12 reps. So as long as we're within that.
So in the 8 there, Vicky.
So 8. Yeah, it's good.
Challenging for me.
Good. Well, that's good as well. Yeah, so everything today is as has been for the whole of our programme, geared towards your goals for hypertrophy, getting massive, as we also call it. So like I say, training within that 8 to 12 rep range, and also obviously your other goal was the run-in for the PFA, which actually smashing, so that's good.
Yeah, that's going well, and thanks for your hints and tips on that as well, to get that running time down, especially the age I'm at now as well, so not as young as I used to be, so every bit helps.
Well, I think probably showing some of the young ones how it's done.
It's not easy, they're getting faster and quicker as well, you know. They're far more knowledgeable than we than certainly my generation.
Well, hopefully I'm here to arm you with the knowledge you need to keep up with them.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Okay, do you want to get seated?
Let's do it.
You recovered enough to start the final?
Yeah, final one on this.
Final set, do you reckon? Yeah. Lovely. Okay, so remember, keep that core pulled in, pull the navel in towards the spine. No rounding at the back, a bit flat against the bench. Two more. Go on, last two. Last, excellent. Come on, last one. Brilliant. Yeah, that's it. And safely up, nice. Go straight back as you're coming up, anyways. You can tell you're sucking that core in. Straight over. So your last 8 reps on this. You're starting to go a little bit too far back with the. That's it. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Lovely. And safely, slowly bring yourself back towards the machine. Slowly lower them. Lovely. There you go. Brilliant. How's that feel?
Good. Thank you.
Good. All right. Okay. We'll just we'll take the dumbbells back over there first. And well, let me just check what we were using, what weight we were using. We're doing shoulder press with dumbbell shoulder press.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought 16 for shoulder
Yeah,
press.
I'll give it a
You are
go.
that,
Yeah, I'll
okay.
let you know
So we'll
maybe
leave these
it's
here.
Okay.
I'm going to do it seated, so I'm going to put this up. What's up to sit? Let's make sure it's.
Please.
I find that one a bit too low down, to be honest.
I think it'll be okay. It's up to you.
Just sit a bit upright, just make sure you sit nice and upright in it.
No problem.
Because some of them go up a lot higher.
Sure.
Okay, so and we're going to be doing it with a seated row on here. So
Alright.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you on the floor. I prefer it on the floor. You can do it sitting on a seat.
Okay.
I actually prefer it on the floor.
Give it a go.
See what's best for you. I think this side we used to be. Right, so I'm going to use the row attachment. The rope attachment. So you know what you're doing in both of these exercises, but I don't think we've done the row on the cable machine, have we? So I want these there. I'm just going to get these step over there because you need something to push your feet against.
Okay.
Right. Actually. About there. Right. So make sure your legs are sort of evenly there, and then so you've done lots of rows. So there we go.
Okay.
So just obviously that one. As with the dead, this will help you think about that scapular retraction. Yeah.
I need it.
Yeah. And so we're going to start with the seated shoulder press, which you know what you're doing anyway.
Yes.
So this is supersetting. So again, we're going to go straight from one into the other with no rest.
Okay.
3 sets of that, have our minutes rest in between.
Understood.
So you want to take a seat?
I'd love to.
Okay, picking those up this
Yeah.
so it's a bit far. There we go. Alright, okay.
Gotcha.
Right, let me know how that is with the.
Okay, so legs up.
Yeah. So palms facing down to about 90, just below 90 really, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's good posture because you're working hard though. 6, which is exactly what we want. 7, last one. 8, and safely lower them down and just take them off from you.
Thank you.
Oops, I just snatched my hand. Right, and then straight over. Right, I think. Sorry, I should have got you on a decent. Tested your weight first, but give this a go. Just give it one pull and see how you think for 8 reps.
It's good.
Yep, good. 2, So try not to, when you're coming forward, you're rounding.
Okay.
Try not to, just keep those shoulders, that's it, lovely. So is that 4, isn't it? 4, 5, lovely. 6, 7, and last one 8, and so low, back. Lovely.
Okay.
And so we've got our minute's rest now, so lovely. So here we're doing what's called agonist supersetting. So it's the same muscle group that we're doing with each.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, so that's sort of good if you're training for like hypertrophy as you are, or endurance. If you were training for like strength and power, then you probably wouldn't want to do agonist.
Okay.
You'd want to do what we call agonist antagonist. So when you're doing one muscle, then the opposite. So if you did say, for example, the quads, then your hams, which is what we've done with you. We've done a bit of that, haven't we? Yeah, so chest, then back.
Sure.
But this one we're doing agonist, so we're overloading.
Okay.
Right, so see which. Okay. You ready for your
I'll do
exit?
my best.
Are you needing your water yet? Are you right?
No, I'm okay on this
Okay.
one. Thank you. If you can just pass that one up
Yeah.
to the left, please.
Got it? Yeah, really good technique. Remember to keep that core pulled in, neutral spine position. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, come on, good. Last one, brilliant. All right.
Yeah.
Slow down. Good. Got it? Yeah. Lovely. And straight over to our seated rows. Okay, lovely. Yeah, that's it. Think about not rounding it, keeping the shoulder blade. That's it, lovely. You don't want that hunching. 3, 4, 5. Try and keep the shoulders down. 6, 7, 8. Okay, slowly bring it back. How do you feel about lowering that for next? Because you're starting to hunch.
Yeah,
a bit.
it feels a bit more.
Yeah, okay. And then lower it for next. And what about the presses? I can tell you're working hard, but you're keeping good form. So
I think I've got it to do the 16s, but it's a
do you want
challenge.
to reduce the reps to 6?
Just do it.
Would you feel safe doing that?
Yeah, happy to do that.
So we've lowered that to 26, 25, where are we? 26, 25. I'm going to lower that one to 6 reps, I reckon. Just because I don't want you to start losing form.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sounds a bit harsh, but you need to hurry.
No, it's the truth.
No. Well, when your goal is hypertrophy anyway, you're still getting the same results.
Sure.
As long as you're in those ranges and you are working hard and you're feeling it, you're still going to be getting the same results. So.
No. You don't always listen to your guidance anyway. So yeah, it's challenging. It's good because you are going from doing one exercise to another, but you're working the same muscle group.
It is
you're not
hard.
getting that breather.
And I think you've
chest and back.
been more used to doing, like I say, the opposites, the agonist
once
antagonist.
you maximise a certain part, I've done loads of press ups. Now when you do squats, you get a bit of breather.
You get a breather, exactly, and that you don't.
You caught me out.
Okay. Are you feeling you need a bit more recovery time?
No, good to go.
Okay.
No,
so
no,
we're just going to
it.
go for 6 reps.
6
this
reps.
is your last set.
Not a problem.
And then we're on to lovely easy legs.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Okay, you pass that on.
Okay, so
It's okay.
right. 1. So just go for 6 instead. 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. Safely lower them. Just take that one.
Yeah.
Brilliant. The good thing about when you go heavy and all that, and sorry, go on, accept it, is that you're always putting your core in,
Yeah.
and it's like a core workout without having to do any crunches or anything like that. Okay, so Just remember that, keeping the shoulders back and down. Think always back and think back and down, back and down. It's 3 now, isn't it? 3, 4. Starting to round a bit as well. So yeah. Good. 6. Yep. 7. Last one. 8. Okay. Lovely. Well done. Right, so that's just finished with upper body.
Good.
Right, so I'll just put this back. That's it. Pretty much stops anyway, that one. So we just take these dumbbells back, put them over here on the rack. Let's tidy up after ourselves. And I'll just put these back into that space there. Okay. Right, so we go round to the leg extension machine. This is for our ascending pyramids.
Oh, I remember you talking about that.
Telling you about. Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay. So, leg extension. Let's
Go.
Bit jump on, do?
Yeah.
Obviously didn't work you hard enough.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you start to, yeah, when you sweat, you sweat sometimes works a bit too effectively, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what's happened there. Right, okay.
Right, okay, go on, you. I know you.
You said a while, yeah.
Go on, yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Right, I'm going to just move this up so you can get it. Okay, do you want to?
Yeah, I'll set that weight down as well.
Yeah, no, you can sit on it and then move it down. Well, I was thinking for you to start on a 40. Okay. So if you move it down to 40 so you can...
Sure.
So what we're going to do with ascending pyramids, what we're doing is we're starting on a low weight. Yeah, so put it on 35 and then add 5 there. Yeah. It is difficult because we have changed gyms, so haven't we? Right, okay. So, yeah. So you got it great. Your knees in line there. Is that sitting on?
Yeah, my knees are there as well, so I think that's all good.
Just give it one go and see if that's set up. Yeah, lovely, cool. Right. So what we do is we start with a low weight and high reps. So we're going to do 12 reps of. How do you reckon that is for about 40? 12 reps.
I think that feels a little on the heavier side for me.
Okay, do you want to put it down then?
Honest, yeah.
You could, if you want to take the 5 off,
Sure.
just turn the knob around to 0.
Yeah.
Lovely. Right, okay. So 12 reps of that, and then we're going to do 60-second break. Yeah. And then we'll do 4 sets. So it'll be 12 reps are 12, 10, 8, 6.
Okay.
And we're going to gradually take the weight up.
Okay.
Possibly in 5 kilogram intervals,
Yeah.
maybe in 2.5 we have to adjust. Now I thought you should be able to take 5 kilogram intervals.
Okay.
To jump up in. Okay, so let me just see. You moved it down to you. I'm just going to mark down what you're doing.
Just so that feels like
Starting weight. Okay, so remember with this one, like normally I'll say don't lock out your joints.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
one I do want you to lock out, take it right in so that you're activating
Sure.
this bit here, the vastus medialis, which is a really good one for knee health actually. So, right, so we're going to go for 12.
Okay.
Good reps, yeah. Make sure your back nice and flat against the pad. That's it. Dorsiflexion. Nice neutral spine. 6. 8. 9. 10. Last 2 then. Good run. Last one. Lovely. Do 60 seconds,
Cool.
rest, and then I say, so we wanted to put it up. Do you reckon up 5?
I'll try the
Try-
5, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. So we got now. Lovely. Yeah, of course you can. There you go. Yeah, so that's the VMO for short I was talking about. really good for like basically holding your knee in place. Like so I had physio on my knee, and physios are like VMO. And what it is, particularly in that last 15 degrees of that flexion, is where it really kicks in. So that's physios love VMO. So it gets even more important as we get older, as you were talking about.
Well, I'm feeling that, yeah.
4 seconds. So you put it up already, didn't you? So
Yeah,
we're going to go for 10 reps this time.
10 reps, okay.
Okay, so when you're ready, 10 reps. 4. Good. 8.
One more for long.
There we go. And so our next will be 8 reps.
Okay.
Up by 5.
Yeah, so that is just moving the...
Yeah. Lovely. And then, but you'll need to turn the knob back down to 0.
Well, remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I've done that.
Lovely. How's that feeling?
Yeah, it feels good. It's been a while since I've used this type of machine, to be honest, so it's a good refresher as well. But
yeah, because we sort of started to move towards the sort of more functional exercises towards the end of the programme, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely. So, but it's nice to go back to it and sort of reacquaint myself with it, use it again in the future, so it's good.
I like it, but I think it's good for hypertrophy and obviously quads.
I feel it.
It's
no doubts into that.
But the reason I always put it in at the end is because it's an isolated muscle.
Okay.
Yeah, well, quads. It's not a big compound movement like your deadlifts and that, which you always put at the beginning of a workout,
Okay.
and then the isolated muscles
Makes sense.
at the end always. So ready for your next one? So we're going for 8 reps.
8 reps, understood.
Put it up already with me yet?
Yeah.
1. 3. 4. Wait, still feeling okay?
Okay.
5. Last one. 8. Good. Right, so 1 minute and then we're on our last set. And then afterwards we're going to CB2, which will be on the right today.
Oh, it's a raw, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's just going to be continuous training today. So steady state. I want to get you to just under your threshold. It's probably about an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
And then we'll enter the cool down phase.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll put the rowing because I know you're a big fan of rowing these days. Yeah?
I'm a massive
Yeah.
fan.
I can't claim that it's anything
Rowing,
like being in a kayak, but
canoeing,
as I know
or-
you've got a canoeing event coming up abroad, throwing in that for you.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Did I put that up? I thought I put that up.
No, you haven't because you're still not. So just turn the dial up to 5, yeah. And we'll go for 6 reps this time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you ready to go?
I'm ready to give it a go.
So our last 6 reps.
Yes.
2. So this is our heaviest one. 3. 4. Last 2. Good. Good stuff. Excellent. Brilliant. It's something good to try just for a bit of variety as well, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's more, it's better for like hypertrophy, endurance type than if you were going for power and strength. Which, so as you're getting closer towards your marathon, your kayak marathon, you probably will be going more for power and strength, but we're going to work together on a new programme, aren't we?
Your help is going to be
Along
needed.
with your canoe instructor. so things will start to change.
Need all the help I can get.
Right, so we're going to move through here down to the rower. Okay, got everything?
Yeah, thank you.
You go into the far one. Yeah, so just press just row or whatever Do we sort of say it? Yeah, we start on level 6. So we're going to obviously warm you up again.
Okay.
So you need to, so I'm just going to bring you up, and we're going to do steady state, just under your threshold, probably about an 8 to 10, about 10 minutes. And that's, so that'll only be for like 5 minutes, and then we're into the cool down phase. So, wait to wake up. Yeah, we are, yeah. Right. So I want you to go, so when you're about an RPE, 3 out of 10. So let them know you need your dial adjusted. You can also obviously adjust the pace. So just when you're at 3 out of 10, just for the first minute. Make sure I'm not keeping my pace. Remember, keep pulling in at the core, sitting nice and tall. Another 20 seconds at this pace, and then we're going to go up to a level, about 4 out of 10. So I'm going to just put it up to 7 there. Yeah, so I'm going to go up to 7 now. Just let that kick in and see how you're feeling. Do you reckon you're at about 4? Yeah. So otherwise you can speed up rather than putting that up. Speed up. Do a minute here. It's a good calorie burner. However, you're using both your upper and lower body at the same time. But it's nice and easy on the joints. Compared to something like running, obviously. So it is good to mix it up after you've done quite a lot of running with me in the last 12 weeks. That's just quite good for you to switch up and do something a bit different. Okay, so in 10 seconds, we want you to take up to about 5 out of 10. So I'm going to move it up to an 8. So then you adjust your speed accordingly so you get to about 5 out of 10. Just checking your water. Nice straight back. Good. Another half a minute there. Then we're going to take it up to a 6 out of 10. Feeling alright? Yeah. So the last 10 seconds, I'm going to put it up to 9 here. And then you adjust your speed so you get to about a 6 out of 10. Still doing good? About 6 out of 10? Yeah, lovely. What I'm doing, I'm just checking the mirror to make sure that your legs are not all in alignment, your ankles, knees and hips, and they look pretty good to me. So I'm going to go up, take the final notch up once we get to 4 minutes. And I want you at about 7 then, yeah? Okay. Adjust your speed so you're at around 7, yeah? And then when we get to minute 5, we're going to start our 5 minutes. I want you at about an 8 out of 10 for 5 minutes, okay? So you're not quite hitting your threshold, you're kind of just sitting just beneath it. Which is a good way of training you to get that that threshold higher, you know what I mean, yeah? Okay, so when we hit 5 minutes, get yourself up to an 8 out of 10, and you're going to stay there for the next 5 minutes, okay? Yeah, you're good, still good? Yep, okay. Just keep speaking to me and letting me know how you're doing, alright? Yeah. And I say, if you need me to do a search, just ask me, but you can also just decrease the speed if you need to. Just hold yourself there at an 8 out of 10. When it comes to CV, I think you tend to prefer intervals, don't you? Do you prefer it, or is that because you find it more interesting?
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Steady state training still does have its place. especially when you're, I mean, the fashion very much known is very much like HIIT, isn't it? High intensity interval training. But steady state continuous training still really has its place, especially when you are doing it at threshold, because that's how we get our threshold higher and how we learn to cope with what gives you that horrible heavy muscle feeling is your lactic acid, and that just helps us deal with that, deal with it, train ourselves to cope with it. So especially threshold, but even if you're training more moderately aerobics, using the aerobic system in your fitness zone or your fitness zone, that's really good for burning body fat, because when you're working in a fitness zone, your body's going to burn your fat. Or whereas when you're working harder in your anaerobic zone, it burns your sugars first. So it's great for burning body fat. And I know you don't enjoy it. People tend to enjoy steady state training, but there's a lot to be said for that, because you're more likely to keep at it before you enjoy it. I guess the way to look at it, then, if you don't like steady state training, it's just treat it like one big 5-minute interval. How are you? You still at that? Yeah? So you're not quite there where you're starting to really struggle, but you're getting there, yeah? Good. So how does the rower compare to being in a canoe or a kayak? It's completely different, yeah.
You're going the wrong way. Arms are coming forward with them.
Getting into the glutes, and obviously the lats and that, which is all got to be important. And getting into the most important muscle of all, the heart. Yeah? Yeah. Under 2 minutes ago, yeah. Your forward's still looking pretty good. Back nice and straight. Hips, knees and ankles are low and great. Where you're like, your heels always come off the pad at that point, that kind of indicates again that those are short calves. Constantly working on them, we'll keep working on them. Still good at about an 8 out of 10. Yeah. Just 1 minute, less than a minute left now. Please slowly start bringing it down. good thing about this is you can try and beat the strokes per minute as well. So as well as putting your level up, you can also keep an eye on your strokes per minute, and obviously the higher that number is, the harder you're working. Okay, so it almost says when that hits 10, I want you to reduce your speed a bit, and I'll reduce this, and we get you down to about 7 out of 10. Yeah, I'm just going to take it down to 7 out of 10 again. Okay, so what we'll do now, we'll enter the pull down now. Yeah, so for the next 4.5 minutes, we're just going to slowly, gradually reduce your speed, preparing your body to stop. Getting us ready for the, we're going to do a core exercise first, and then we're going to do our stretches. So, 15 seconds, I want you to take it down to about, what would you say you're at now? About 7, so I want you to take it down to a 6. Okay, move that down. See how that goes. See those beads of sweat on the floor there? That's nice. Yeah? And when you take it down to about 5, with that, you take it down to about 5, so reduce your speed. That's it. We always want to pull down, slow down gradually, you don't want to stop suddenly, because that might cause your blood pressure to. Push it up here now. Back forward, okay, good. So I'm going to do the last reduction here. Okay. Bring it down to about 4, 2, 4. Yeah. Okay. Just slow it down. So what do you do? Yeah, so if you want to keep an eye on your, let's say, the strokes per minute, it's for like a well-trained individual. They'll probably be looking at like 35 plus strokes per minute. So, but no, that's a well-trained rower. Somebody who uses rower, so if you don't use it that often, then it's always going to be hard to do. So it's something to aim for. So if you get it yourself, if you can get over 30, then that's after that. So you can set yourself little challenges like beat your strokes per minute and stuff like that. And you can set up on here as well little races and stuff, so it's a little way you've got a base. If you're looking to do that sort of thing to make it more interesting for you, if that's your sort of thing. Right, so you just always take it down there so you're about 2. Okay, so nice and slow, just gradually bring everything down. Gradually bring up the pressure down. Yeah, breathe back to normal. That's it, exactly. Then into 4. Okay. Yeah. So we're just going to do 3 on each side. It's going to be a static hold. But I might get you to move your limbs, just to challenge you a bit. But yeah. Okay, so just gradually bring it down to a stop and put that lovely strap. Just say it again. Brace yourself for a second, lovely. Good. Right. Have some water. And we're just going to pull that down. And move here. And I'll start you off on, we'll do it on hands and knees.
Sounds good.
So I know you've done this time.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah. Go with you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Right. So darn, watch there. Let's do. Okay. Right, so here we go. Position now, obviously. Sit on. Right, so ready. So sort of slide them on the floor and gradually bring them up and hold there. You straighten that leg, that's it. You're quite. Do you feel like you're bending that leg?
Yeah.
You are. Try and straighten the leg, but bring your hip down. Bring your hip, that's it, lovely. Brilliant. We're just going to do a static hold for this first one. Okay. How's that?
Up.
Okay, we're going to do 30 seconds. So, here we go. You just slowly bring it back down. That's it. And get rid of the side. So, as you're coming into it, sort of like what I'd like to do is slide your hand along, sliding my foot along gradually bring them up with a straight. That's it. But you're tilting the hip, so lower that hip slightly. So I'd rather your leg was lower,
Okay.
and your hip was nice and stable. And you've got a nice neutral back. And then as gradually as you came up, gradually bring them down. That's it, lovely. Okay, we just do a 60-second round. No, just space.
It's hard.
Yeah. I'll get you to do this. We go to another static one, and then we'll see on the last one we can do a bit of moving the leg. Okay, so you're pulling the gross. Keep thinking about pulling in the core. Okay, get back down to position. Go to the first side again. Okay? Ready, out. Oh, that's much better. Can you straighten that a little bit more? That's it. So, if you imagine that you've got a rope attached to your hand and your ankle, hands being pulled towards the front, the foot's being pulled towards the back. It's a nice visualisation to help you. Okay, so just slowly bring it down. And when you're ready, the other side. Pull that core in. You can slightly lower that. Yeah. Try and lower the hip, but keep the leg up. So. Do you feel like you're starting to shake at all?
Yeah, definitely.
You always feel what you're shaking, but I can't see it. The hip's starting to creep up against. That's it, good. Okay, and just slowly bring it down. Lovely. We'll have a minute rest there. Need your water?
No, I'm okay. That's awesome.
Do the last one. I was going to get you to do it for 45 seconds, but I'll reduce it. 30 seconds there. So, I'll give you a little bit of a longer rest. I'm just going to show you a progression that you can work towards.
Sure.
We'll see if you can do it today.
Okay.
But So as I say, always slide the hand, slide the foot, bring it up. And right, think about squeezing your glute as well, because that's really going to help you. But always make sure sometimes you try and get your leg a bit higher, that hip starts to go up, so you bring it back down, so it's nice and straight, a nice neutral alignment in the back. Now a good way to progress it is just a movement of the arm and the leg out to a 45-degree angle, and then just that could be a static hold that for a bit, bring it back in, and then down like that. So that's a nice way to progress it just slightly. Do you feel like you can try that today?
I'll try it. I can see it across.
Okay. Right, so when you're ready, just back to your first side. Okay? So think about squeezing that glute, that's it. Can you move it out? Yeah, good. Nice. Start to gradually bring it back into the centre. And then slowly lower back down where you can. That was probably your best one actually.
Practice.
Alright. So go with the other side. A bit. That's it. Your left hand is coming up a bit. So just, yeah, lovely. Do you feel the glute work? Is it? Yeah. Sucking in at the belly. Okay, so slowly start to bring them back in and slowly lower it down. Lovely. Right, so that's our core exercises done. So, what we're doing there is we're training what we call our local stabiliser muscles. So they're the ones, all the tiny muscles that you can't see in your core that are basically around your spine holding it in good alignment. So they're really important. And that's why, because they're stabilising muscles, that's why we're holding in a static. Before adding, rotations and stuff like that, which are more progressive. Okay, so we're going to move on to actually the last bit of our workout today.
Sure.
Can you use the water before we'll work top down. So we go for triceps, so let's start standing. Okay, so we've got our triceps and now our chest presses and that, Okay, so we're just going to do a traditional, that's it. Right, so that's it, nice, loose knees. Lovely. So I'm going to do developmental now, if I can developmental for you on this one. So we're just going to go for 10, that's the flow, and then bring it out. And then up again, another 10, and just try and increase it. Yeah, same arm, try and just get it a bit further. And just relax it, and then try and increase it a bit more. So a bit that one. Okay, just ease out that way. And same for the other side. The reason I put developmental stretching for your triceps is because you've been complaining of pain when you're holding your daughter and stuff like that. And you're okay, so ease it, relax it, ease it off, and then try and increase it a little bit more. Lovely. Just ease it off, and then try and increase it a bit more, just the last 10 seconds. And just ease out of that. So we do chest decks, and again I'm going to go into as well, because you do that desk work and that, don't you? So, that does so we do one against the wall, so you know this one, don't you? So watching you and picking you up a bit. Okay, just ease out of that a bit. Right, we're going to do shoulders with static stretches, so I'm going to hold for about 30 seconds. Okay, so just so you don't hold it on the joint, that's it, yeah, lovely. Yeah, so the strength training.
Yeah.
How did it feel like the fartlek?
Fartlek was good. I felt, once I got my comfortable pace and then taking up to that threshold a bit beyond it was really useful as well. So it was, challenging. And I'm glad I've done it before the strength stuff as well.
Yeah.
Going back to the legs, using that sort of static sort of machine again. It's been a while, but it was useful to start thinking about it as well. So that was good. Yeah, the chest one was challenging.
Oh, we're challenging it is what we want, but obviously as long as it's done in a safe manner.
Right.
So just hold that another 10 seconds. We're gonna. Brilliant. Right, we're going to do the calves, but we want to do them standing and then we're going to lie down. Okay, so have you got a bit help? Because you've got tighter calves and
Yeah.
You've got room there, do you need to move over to the move over to the barrel? Yeah. So we're doing developmental stretch basically. So do your 10, increase it 10, increase it 10. Yeah. Yeah. Just relax it and go for another 10. Relax it there and then 10 more seconds. Okay, and relax out a bit. Other side then. How are your calves feeling?
Yeah, they're not too bad, I think.
Relax.
I've just got accustomed to them and using them always been a challenge.
It's one that most people struggle with. Everyone, I mean, the calves work. You think about it, sorry. Relax and increase. Your calves just work so much. Just people just walking around all day. And relax out. But yeah, most people struggle with calves. Do you keep up with the phone rolling?
Still trying.
He's got a with it. Right, we're going to come down to the mat now. We're going to do a glute stretch. So we're going to do the, one where you make it, all in hand. So lie on the back. That's it, sort of figure 4 kind of shape, and that's it. And put it back in. Yeah, try and keep that hip down on the mat. Yeah. How's that? Yeah. Good. One of my favourite ones.
I feel like
Yeah. Just 10 more seconds there. Okay, just ease that down and swap sides. Yeah. Do you tend to have one side tighter than the other?
Yeah, generally the right, which is
Right. On the other side. Well, left on the lower, but doing it right on the other. Okay, just ease out of that one. Okay. Now I'm going to do a partner assisted P&F stretch.
okay.
So that's the one we know where you isometrically push into the
Yeah, do my best as always.
Right, so you already do it, so yeah, you lie down, that's it, and then that will break. That's going to run this side in. Okay. So you get to how you feel, is that a stretch?
No, I'm not here.
Okay, so we're going to go, okay, yeah? Yeah. Really, I can tell you've improved it. Right, so, so we're just going to hold that up for Right, now I want you to press into me as hard as you can for about 6 And relax it, and tell me when you're getting there.
Yeah.
Get there? Okay, just hold it there for... I'm going to go again, so press into me at 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, just go. So, relax, and tell me when.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Do you want to go again? Do it another time if you want, or?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah? Okay, go. Relax. And ready? Okay? How's that? Alright, we just hold it there. You definitely increased your flexibility. Look into it. Okay, now I'm going to slowly bring that down. Good. Alright, inside. Okay. Okay, tell me when you feel that stretch coming in.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, that. Okay. Make sure that hip's nice and that's it, good. It's nice and lie down after, isn't it?
It's a good part.
Okay, so you start pressing into it as hard as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and increase.
Yeah.
How's that? There? Yeah, okay. Okay, when you're ready, start pushing in, push in, push. Relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. That's not so. Is this? Yeah, this is your right. Yeah, so here's your tight side. Yeah. One last time. Yeah. Okay. Go for it. Okay, relax there and increase.
Yeah.
You right there? That's it. Okay, good. That hip's still down, good. Okay, I'm just going to slowly lower it down. Okay. Alright. Lovely. Alright, we're just going to finish off with a nice spinal twist.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Just lie down nice and straight. Knees up. Arms out, that's it. And you know the one where you drop your feet together and drop down, that's it, lovely. And try, you've got that, so try and get that shoulder down on the mat. Yeah, that's it, lovely. And usually you can increase it by moving this upper leg. You're right like that,
I'm good.
yeah. This is really important to stretch afterwards. Like I was saying in the warm-up, because when our muscles get tight, it pulls our bodies out of, thinking, and so it's really important for good posture, which is really important just for life, being able to do things like reach something behind you, things like that. As well as playing sports and that, which require strange movements sometimes. Okay, so you just gradually bring your knees up and over to the other side. That's it, go the other way. And so make sure you keep that shoulder down on the floor. Lovely. So you can increase it, like I say, by moving your top leg up, and you can even kick the leg out. Another way, which is actually good for your thoracic flap, is you like, do you know what I'm about, like cactus your arm, like that. Give it a go and see if you can. Is that keep it on the floor? Yeah, it's quite hard, isn't it? Yeah. So get that in. All right, just guys, you got it. That's excellent. Well done. That was quite hard. So it's another progression that, because people often think like, move your upper leg up, kick it out, and all that. But even just that, doing the movement and keeping your arm flat on your back. Yeah, it's really good. Right. So that's it today. Well done. Excellent work. You have worked really hard. Just feedback from you about the session. So how do you feel that today has been, when thinking with your goals in mind, so your hypertrophy goals, your running?
Really useful, and thank you again. I just think we've moved on consistently thanks to your plan and the exercise that we've done. Today was particularly useful for me again, going back to the chest. Having that, working on the same muscle area from one exercise to another was a good challenge for me as well. So really positive. Yeah,
that's good, because I know because your goal, you particularly mentioned the legs, hypertrophy in the legs. So although we haven't been doing upper body, perhaps we certainly haven't done agonistic before, and I haven't done that with you before. So that's good to have something new. And obviously, your goal was, the CV goal was the PFA, the military fitness test, wasn't it? Which you've done and achieved that now anyway. So, not achieved it, smashed it. Obviously now we do have, looking forward, you do have a new goal, which is the canoeing marathon. So we'll be working together on something new, a new programme to put together for you moving forward. Which is obviously great. So my next question would have been, what can I change next time? But we know that already. We know that you've got a new goal. We're gonna, I'm gonna, put together a strength and CV training program for you and your instructor on the water. The term. We'll obviously do his bit from that end as well. So obviously. Next time it will be very different anyway, because we'll probably be going more for power and strength. So where we've been doing hypertrophy, and we've been doing those, the more reps, 6 to 12 reps. We're doing a lot less reps, around 6 up to 6 reps going for strength more than hypertrophy. You will actually get some hypertrophy with it, but. We will begin to more strength and power side of things as well. And what about instructional style? How did you feel? Things like counting down reps and that? Because some people like to have the reps counted to them, some people don't. How was that?
I always think what you give instruction-wise is clear in the first place what I'm going to have to do, and then you're just keeping me on track about where I am as well, because that's helping my method as well, so it's well combined.
Good. So is there anything you feel like I could improve on?
No, there's no case improvement on. You've already identified what I'm going to move on to next. Is obviously my aspirations and ambition has changed with that.
Completely new goal we weren't expecting.
Very difficult and surprising challenge for myself and a few members of the team there as well. So it's going to be that transition of sort of turning the focus away from something sort of short term and it's something that's obviously going to be quite arduous.
Well, was it March? So it's only really 4 months, isn't it?
Yeah.
It will come on quicker than we think. So that's when the marathon, the ultra. How many miles is it?
I think it comes in 125.
125 miles in the canoe, lovely. Rather you than me, isn't it? Right, have you got any questions?
No, that's okay.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Bye bye.